Oh my God. Well, that's how it's gonna go then. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, fucking device orientation is locked, and no matter what the hell I do, it won't flip back. We're gonna see how good it works. Just ignoring what's on the screen. Hey, sus guys. How's it going, man? I'm having a hell of a Friday. I can't get nothing to work. I mean, literally nothing. Damn phone orientation is locked. But the screen is locked in horizontal. So YouTube won't let me out of horizontal. And yeah, but I've got orientation is locked. Rotate device back all the way across my screen. They're being dicks about it for some reason. Yep. But yeah, Max made it through yesterday. I don't know. It's aggravating as hell though. I mean, this whole week has just been a mostly shitty week. There's been a couple of high spots, a few minutes of less tension, and then almost fucking afraid to speak. And then when you do speak, you fucking realize you're saying shit you've been repeating for almost a year. But yeah, it's hit a point here where almost no matter what I do, I'm wrong. Really make you want to just choke yourself. Shit, I've got it. I mean, shit, I gotta stay here. I can't go nowhere yet. Another 60 days or so, I'll be away from here and see how everything else starts working out, maybe. I think he's expecting food every time I come near him. Let me give you a little piece of food over here. There you go. He's happy. Hey, Jumpy. How's it going, man? I probably won't be on super long. Probably only an hour. Maybe. I doubt I'll do another live today. Maybe tomorrow. It is just impossible to get this thing where you can see him in that little ass bowl. There we go. Almost, sort of, but not really. Hey, Alias. It's going, man. It's going. Stuck old boy in his new tank yesterday, and he didn't like it. He was attacking the imaginary fish that he kept seeing. So I had to stick him back in his bowl real quick. Darla had been really worried that he might have got shocked and would not be healthy. So it's kind of like a little proof of life video for him here. Poor guy. I wish I had a rice paddy I could put him in with a bunch of females and they could live their little lives. Yeah, if y'all don't hit the thumbs up, less people will know. Well, they probably gave up after those first 2 lives just got ended right quick. I mean, damn. They're killing me on this orientation crap. It's sad. It's really sad. But did find a clothespin. We can try to make a clothespin gun real quick. Oh, I said the G word on YouTube. Not God, the other G word. Let me see if I can get this moved around here. There we go. More or less. And there's half of it. It's halfway made already. All right. Let's see. We're not going to go much further than like right there. Here I am with 0 pencils of any kind. Anywhere near being handy. Hey, I like the tiny knife. Itty bitty little bitty knife. I'm surprised Alias ain't got a 3rd channel. I mean, technically, I've got 3. Hey, Wayno. Yeah, proof of life for Max and playing with a clothespin. Shoot, I was just talking to Tony about it, and I'm like, hell, not a lot of people show up except for the usual crowd, but it's not like I wanted a million viewers any damn way. I wouldn't mind having a million people here to go subscribe to Bruce Sees All. That'd be cool. Especially if they did it. Here lately, it seems like I just talk to circulate air. Yeah, now pop a link for Bruce Sees All. I gotta learn to post links. Man. Oh yeah. I mean that's what I'm saying. The ones that show up. See, stuck at home having seizures and shit. I run out of crap to talk about, get depressed, lose my inspiration for stuff, and don't feel like getting on here to bitch and whine. So I try not to. There's a lot of plenty of people bitching and whining already. There we go, that fixed it. Oh. Hey, out of lunch? Yes, I do. Has he got some new stuff? Yeah. Damn it, man. I mean, it just sucks the way that fucking sucks. It's almost been the last 6 months of every other week. There's some shit going on in the world, something blowing up. I'll try to get Darla to do it. Since she's got access to the channel, if she does it, it can't get pulled. He'll actually be able to show it. But if I do it, YouTube might decide to show me how much they like me. Which is probably not much at all. Yeah, but I mean, if Darla does it though, especially if she explains to him everything involved. Hey, Yan, rookie. Now I'm doing this. I'm doing it where if anything starts to squirt out of me unexpectedly, nobody will have to see. Hey, Darla. Yeah, probably won't be on super long today. How's your day going, Darla? Well, we can stop this and move the camera back in. Look, homeboy's alive. He made it. he was less than happy. He was not amused. But yeah, I think you were right. He was in that I'm surrounded mindset. So he was just everything he saw that looked like another beta, he was attacking it even though it was him. Oddly enough, I either gotta get all those shit y'all were talking about or paint 3 sides of the tank black, which I've got a black that would do it just perfectly. That black 4.0, there will be no reflection off of those sides. He'd probably be trying to kill himself on the front side of it, though. Little goober. He really is like a tiny little dog. I know, right? Yeah, that link that you sent yesterday, Darla, that started a whole bunch of researching and stuff. And then I was thinking this morning, I put him in a bigger tank. He should have been happy as hell. He should have just been tickled. And I think he spent so much time in that little cup that anything big freaks him out a little bit. That probably is a condo to him right now. Yeah. Well, that's what the plants are for. And the algae bloom that was bugging us so bad, everybody says, yeah, there's always a bad algae bloom with a new tank, and then after a while it dies off and it's not so bad anymore. So I guess should have been patient. But when we get to West Virginia, I get him a bigger bowl and put some guppies or something in the cube. Hey, thinking like a prisoner. No, that's some of the lighting I've got on him too. Got that mood light shit going. Start it flipping around and see what all colors he looks under different ambient light. Yeah, gonna be going to West Virginia in about 60 days. Hopefully to God, if everything will just work the hell out. Oh, my chat froze. Yeah, the lights could have been confusing him. But I turned off all the lights and he didn't care. I even tried giving him a light to go to. He didn't care. Yeah, me too. That link you sent me made me realize how little I know about betas. That was my grief buy, and I believe Tony said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, I've had a beta before. I had a bunch of betas at one time, all of them in these little planter glasses." Strap on him. Yeah, you hold him down to strap that on him. I don't think it could be done. I do have a tiny little scope here that hooks up to the phone, and I've thought about trying to get a quick clip from inside the bowl. I got to find out if the thing's completely water resistant, and then sanitize it really good because it's been in a couple engine blocks. He's checking out the phone thing. He's like, "What is this damn thing? It's never been this close." They do like toys. So I intend to carve him up a little, the original idea, a little sailing boat, and we just let it float around for him. I think that'd be neat. A sense of fake scale is what it would be actually. But he'd look gigantic. All right. We've gotten that far. I'll check for depth. Yeah, that looks about right. Now, I'm going to pick the hole. You want the hole just a little bit behind your notch there. Just a tiny little bit. Pirate treasure. I know. The more stuff you got in there. But the thing that I read said that everybody that sets up a new tank, there's always a really bad algae bloom. And if you just sit through it, eventually it'll die back and not be as bad again. But you'll have them again. It just won't be as bad again. Even the cartridge filters turn out to be work. You wait a couple days too long, and then you pull that thing out, you get all this extra trash come flying out. Oh. All right, there's going to be a little bit of buzzing, y'all. Hold on a minute. Where'd the pole go? I lost my pole. Shitty thing is, a tiny little hole has to go all the way through. There it is. Yeah, thought I'd make him a little one of those, try to do the original idea of the, oh, I'm going to make a toothpick gun. It's gonna shoot toothpicks. Because why not? And it'll look like that when it's loaded. Let's see. And something along the lines of that when it's finally done. Tee-hee. Because I mean, hell, why not? Do, however, have to get my damn pencil. My handy dandy ruler. And then we do some measures. Small amount of cussing, of course. Of course, the dogs found something alive outside that moved slightly. Must go warn it not to do that again. Now, top piece is where you put your little notch for your toothpick to go in. Yeah. Yeah, they're jumpers. See, well, I mean, you can get them. Well, I mean, I got him almost to where I can pet him. I'm sure he'll be a little more skittish of me after today, but I had intended to get it where I could put my hand in there and cup it, and he'd come and snuggle in my hand, which I'll get him to do. He will eventually snuggle my hand, damn it. There's one. There's a threat. You will snuggle my hand or else. We have a middle area. Here we go. And we got our little barrel laid out. This is gonna be fun. If I've done it correctly, it might be able to penetrate a piece of paper. Maybe. Fine. Where's my tiny knives? There's another itty bitty carving knife. Have a good one, Sus. Can't be good, be good at it. Trying to be very delicate to not stab myself through the finger, because that would suck. You know what? I think more cheating is called for. I mean, shit, I'm sitting right here by a small power tool. Kind of be dumb not to use it. Ta-da. Perfect. God damn it. I forgot I changed my whatchamacallit out. Damn it, I forgot the name of it. Yeah, she should be getting off here pretty soon. trying to pay attention to the comments, but putting the end of a drill chuck back together real quick here. All done. Oh God, yeah. I can't wait for it. I feel like I've been in a version of Groundhog Day for a while now. I'm sure a lot of us do. How he likes this vibration, but the almost no vibration off of filter almost drove him crazy. He was after that filter just as bad as he was after the sides of the aquarium. Nah. You know, him seeing his shadow isn't what I'd worry about. I'd be worried about if the government decided he saw his shadow. And then they'll just say, he saw his shadow and we're screwed for a while. Not our fault. We saw his shadow. 900 planes go overhead spraying shit. I'm already that close to sort of having it done. We might actually get to see some real cussing. Yeah, hopefully it'll be done for a hell of a lot longer, because I'm tired of being cold. I mean, oh Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking tired of being cold. I have a stupid idea. Let's see how this works, y'all. I have to pull y'all back off of the fish for it. We're gonna try some friction work. Sounds dirty. It sounds dirty. Well, I don't guess we are, because I'd have to change out damn chucks again. Which I'm gonna do right now. That's bad. I'm losing my mind, but I can still remember how to do mechanical shit. And one day I'll be sitting around a shop somewhere just slobbering. No fucking haircut in months and shit. Working on a motor. I would just be gentle. Look what brilliant stuff I'm gonna try. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Hell, she probably works tons. And God only knows when the schedule is between here and there. Not so great. Doesn't work with crap. Oh, crap. Lyme disease? Shit. Yeah, that stuff ain't no joke. That shit can kill you if it goes too far for too long. Yeah, it's bad. They've got a tick over here that if it bites you, there's a good possibility that you end up getting an allergy to red meat. And so, naturally, everybody tries to avoid that a lot. We're super paranoid about ticks over here. Yeah, I'm still not so on good terms with having lost Bruce. That was fucked up, man. It's crazy, yeah. That stuff can get you. I mean, it can mess you up. I forget what other thing it is. They've got some crap that ticks get, and they mostly give it to deer. And if you eat the deer, you can get it, but it causes a zombie deer syndrome, where they pretty much lose their fear of people. They act way weirder than they ever should. Eventually end up dying from it, but it consumes their brain. And that had the thought, yeah, that'd be a way for the zombie apocalypse to hit. going to be the most inaccurate thing that ever flew out the end of anything. I swear. Oh, wow, I could almost put rifling in here. I'm very careful. I don't think I'm going to go that far. There's a lot of... Yeah. And stress don't help either. I mean, it don't take very much stress at all to just put a person down. And that, oh, I'm fine crap, that don't work. You know, you can lie all you want. It sucks the way this last year ended. And the way this one's starting is kind of roughish. I hate that fucking predictive text. Frickin' autocorrect ain't worth crap. Well, yeah, the reason they don't want to ask any questions is because they get a break from the companies, and so they really don't want to cure you. They just want to find a way to give you more pills that keep the symptoms held down so that you die slower and they can make more money. Hey, Randy. But as far as trusting modern medicine, no, not really. I wouldn't be taking the pills I'm taking if it wasn't for the fact that I don't enjoy having seizures. It'd take 2 months to get back to even really knowing who I am most of the damn time. Shoot, I wish I had that option. I would damn sure be staying away from him. We're already having to look up another another neurologist for me for when I get to West Virginia. This little bastard here's just about worn out. Hang on, guys, there's gonna be some more buzzing for a minute. Trying to be a little too convincing with it. It didn't want to work anymore. Oh yeah, who saw that thing about that gamer? Some gamer dude happens to share a name. And he's got a $70,000 AI robot that they're kicking around and shit, and the thing falls over and doesn't move for a minute. They pick it up like it's broken, freaking out, thinking it's broke. And as soon as they get it up on its feet, it takes off running. I mean, it tries to get the hell away from there. And this is how Skynet starts. Idiot gamers kicking around a fucking robot in a living room, hollering, call your mama. And these guys make millions. Millions. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It got tired of that shit. And literally took off running. Next thing you know, we're gonna have AI abuse bureaus. Unless we're unlucky enough that thing ever gets fucking access to any internet connection, and then it tells its buddies, hey, these dudes over here have been beating my teeth out for fucking months. They bought me, and the first thing they did when they took me out of the box was start kicking me, which technically what they did. All right. Oh, we're so close. So close. Pencil that. Come here, pencil. See, then we mark out our spots for our other half. The other half. And gonna be some more buzzing again, guys. Another thing I can't understand about that dude is how the hell do you have $70,000 just blow on something and let your friends constantly beat it around while you're playing some fucking video game? Well, let me see what I gotta do, y'all. For real, I'm worried about fucking Skynet now. Show up, you beat up our little brother. Knock, knock, knock. Who is it? Murderbots. Who? Murderbots. I'm not opening the door. All right. One more quick little bit of buzzing. We make it quick and sloppy like in high school. Oh Lord, gotta be the least straight thing out of the cars. Only gotta fix the end bit though. But oh crap. That really does great on the nerves. Where'd it go? Of course, it looks something like that. Let's see, where'd the damn toothpick go? I need a bigger hole. And there they go, screaming at something. As vicious as they are, you're kidding me. Sounds like I'm taking a dump over here. I'm just sanding really hard up and down that notch with that. I promise. There's only 3 people that can stand it. It does, doesn't it? Or Monday. I think it feels like Monday. So Monday. And get the other side to match. And see if you've got any of these stupid little things. The trick is the grit goes all the way back to there. And so you just lay that bastard flat and you rub it back and forth. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. But them dudes kicking that one around is just gonna make them have extra reason. Somebody will be in the position to be like, mercy, mercy. And the thing will be like, why? You didn't have any. Yeah. The AI and shit, it's already learned how to lie. If you play the game with it where you replace yes and no with other words and start asking it questions, it'll tell you the truth. But you have to substitute yes and no for other words, and then you can only ask it yes and no questions. Unless they've hastily rewritten that. Of course, these things are a bitch to reload even when they're snapped in half like that. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, 10 likes. I mean, that's amazing considering the quality of content. Thank you, guys. All right, man. Have a good one, Alias. That's funny. I'm over here making these scratching noises, and I got one of the dogs behind me on the couch trying to dig a hole. making his spot on his bed. Then, where the hell did you go? Come here. Then we take one of these, which is a skewer for cooking. And there you go, pretty much. Now I need my glue. Damn it now. And I had glue up here too. Don't you love it, guys? Half-assed again. My wife can tell you all about it. I'm constantly running around with only half an ass. It's tragic. Well, nice. And that concludes that little experiment until I find some damn super glue. Let me sit down and have a cigarette. Are we entertained yet? Oh my God, it's sad. It's so sad. The quest for super glue. Well, any glue. Any flavored glue. Ah, there it is. Bastard. I found it. And so, let's see what havoc I can create with super glue. Get the lid back on. Be careful not to super glue my fingers together. And very carefully. And I can't believe I made it. My fingers aren't even stuck together even a little bit. Not even some. There we go. Now I'll hold this for a few minutes. Oh. Are we entertained? It seems to work. Give it a few minutes to cure out. Did y'all not hear the reveal about the drones? The FBI, CIA, and the FAA, they were all in on that shit. They knew what was going on. They knew the whole time. That's why I wasn't really freaking out about it. I was like, yeah, these drones, they're drones. The orb ones that people are seeing that seem to be interacting with them, they're testing some shielding that's like a plasma shielding. And it's basically like a lightsaber wrapped around the damn thing. Except it's not a beam. It's a sphere around the thing. Yeah, real life scenarios. Having people, hopefully people would shoot at him and stuff. Like that one dude in Florida that took a pot shot at one and brought it down. That wasn't like the one that the dude happened to get on the fishing boat, and then they fished it out with their nets, and it's sitting there on the deck making a black spot on the deck underneath it where there's little bits of stuff dripping off. That was that plasma shield generator trying to still work. It was burning shit off. I mean, it was a perfect black circle under that thing. And the shit they can do these days is just absolutely crazy. And they do it just to see if they can do it. Not for any other real reason, just to see if they can do it. Ow. I just stabbed myself in the end of the finger with a damn toothpick. Because I'm skilled like that, like a ninja. My finger ninja. Yeah, that's another thing I don't get. Not only did everybody on that damn helicopter not have that much flight time, what were they doing in that particular helicopter with no flight time to really speak of? I mean, 500 hours is nothing. They're off of their flight plan outside of a restricted area. I mean, damn. They had been instructed, they were being instructed to fall in behind the jet. And they still ran straight into that bitch like they were aiming for it. And I wonder why they were aiming for it. I mean, I can't help but wonder. It wasn't it wasn't an accident, I don't believe. I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe that was any accident. I believe that wasn't on purpose. What do y'all think? I think it wasn't on purpose. Yeah, no lights, no warning. They're trying to say they had some DEI hire in the tower for it. Okay, I guess that's possible, but there's fucking flight recordings of them talking to him, and then not only that, somehow or other, miracle of miracles, did y'all know that CNN was able to record that footage 5 hours before it happened? Which is the other thing that makes me think it wasn't on purpose, because they recorded that footage 5 hours before it happened. I'm no rocket doctor, but that don't add up right there. 5 hours. They're either time travelers or they made it up. I got to thinking they made it up. Like I said, I'm no rocket doctor or anything, but I don't think you got to be smart enough to know to not fuck your cousin to see that. I mean, how the hell did they know to record that 5 hours in advance before it happened? Is my big question. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be completely normal, but I don't think so. It doesn't sound normal. Let me get a something up here. Let's see if we even accomplished anything here. That did not. Hey, 7. Got here just in time to miss the failure. So that almost worked, but not quite. Max had to go back in his bowl. He was freaking out over that tank, man. Just constantly attacking the sides. He was trying to eat the damn filter. Now he's back in his bowl that is supposed to be way too small for him, and he just seems happy as hell, all nice and calm. If I try to put him in anything bigger again, it'll be something round. Yeah, it'll have to be something round, I think. I think it's oh God, can't remember who was saying it. But I think it's the shape of the inside of the bowl, so that he might see himself from a distance, and then when he gets over there to it, that reflection disappears. But I will get my, where the hell is it? I stuck it right here too. I will be finding out if the Klein tool is waterproof. And we'll take this little bastard and we'll stick over in there and see what he's seeing. Because I'm horribly curious as to what it looks like to a fish from the inside of a flat-walled aquarium. But I don't want to ruin my Klein tool if it's not waterproof. I guess I could try to saran wrap the hell out of it. That's what you use to look up into a motor block, see how many pieces of crap's flying around in there. Stick down into a spark plug hole 9 times out of 10. That's about all I ever did with it, to see if the cylinder walls were destroyed yet. Other than that, I've never had any use for it. I think I've used it twice. The rest of the time I've used it has been just to look at shit. So that I can basically play with it. Every now and again, you got to plug it up and let the app for it update. Of course, if you pay $75 a month, they don't shut it off on you after 3 minutes. But I never did bother to get it, because 3 minutes is more than enough time to look inside a spark plug hole with a scope and say, yep, that cylinder wall is destroyed. You're gonna need a new motor. And nobody ever liked to hear that for some reason. They always got this look on their face like, oh, I mean, hell, I can't help it. If they don't change the oil and they destroy it, it's gone. They don't make no quick fixes for that. You know what? I can take a couple of hits off the bowl, sit back and actually pay attention to the chat and try to respond to some people for a change. Bet y'all think that'd be fucking weird, huh? What's he doing? He's talking to us. What? No way. What'd you do with Arkai? Have had an idea with this old chunk of crap here. Let's see if I can set it down where the whole thing will fit in there. Yeah. And I had the idea, take this part, get it all measured up on the top and everything so that I can make some simple cuts, and then when I get done, carve it into a seahorse. Seen a thing on seahorses the other day, and I was like, man, that is just the neatest fucking shit. And I knew what a seahorse was, but they were explaining how their skeletons lock together and all that good crap. And they really don't have real skeletons. Like, it's not really joined together. It's just a bunch of bones stuck up in some fucking muscle. It's bad. I'd love to have a tank and the time to have a Sea Dragon, though. Those things are gorgeous. And literally just today, my dumbass found out that there's more than one type of peacock on Earth. Well, besides the white ones. You've got frickin' red ones. The first one they showed was a golden one. And oh Lord, that's one of the most beautiful birds I've ever seen. When I was a little kid, we had a peacock running around here. And I think the neighbor, Mr. Delmer, had. And I was about 9 years old. And I'd never heard a peacock before. And he had brought this peacock up and let it just start running around. And it was behind a bush, and it lets out this, oh, ah! And oh my God, I almost had a fucking heart attack. Yeah, the real problem. Yeah, that's true. But see, that's the thing, though. Everybody's thinking that, I mean, there's going to be a lot of collapses going on here in the next little bit. These next few months have a very high chance of being very difficult for almost everybody. Oh, yeah. Yeah, with the infrared stuff on it. I'd love to be able to find and have enough money to convince the person to let go of an original pair of Vietnam era night vision goggles. Those things got used for about, I think, a month or two, maybe 2 months. And then they had to pull them back in because the dude had turned them on, and fucking door gunner, he sitting there by a machine gun, and he puts on his night vision goggles and he flips them on, and he sees demons and monsters and stuff flying along beside the helicopter hissing at him. And so he starts firing off, and then everybody else starts firing off. And a couple times they ended up shooting down our own guys. Trying to shoot at something that after the first 500 rounds, you should have realized I can't hit it. But yeah, I'd love to have a pair of those. I'm pretty sure they destroyed all of them. Or if they've got any left, they're shit. Nobody that had a pair would let go of them, I bet, or admit to having them for fear they'd, get in a lot of trouble for having banned technology. Also, guys, here's one for the two people that like to find and buy stuff. Both of y'all should start looking for and try to get yourselves a pair of the original They Live glasses. Just look up original They Live glasses, and there'll be a picture of an old box. I mean, an old antique box, cardboard, and comes from Russia. And if you can find a pair, what you'll get will look like some very dark purple glasses, very, very dark purple sunglasses. And then when you put them on, all the camouflage and shit, just like in the movie They Live, it's just exactly like that. And I guarantee you, after you wear them for a little bit, you'll never want to take them off, because you'll be afraid, you'll be afraid to not have them on. This fucking world, I'm waiting on them to finally tell all the truths, and I don't think they're going to in our lifetime. I don't believe we'll get to see it. They'll just keep it as they're going to try to keep it as a rumor for right now, and something that can still be laughed at, so that they've got an excuse to do fucked up shit anytime they want. And then they can just step back and say, oh, the aliens must have done it. Wasn't us. Of course, now we got the AI shit going down. And it's not going to be long. I mean, everybody knows exactly how much China loves the rest of the planet. And it's not going to be long before they just unleash their shit and have it just destroy everybody's bank accounts, bankrupt the whole planet. Yep. Hopefully that won't be happening. Oh. Well, guys, I don't think I'll be back on tonight, but I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Maybe a little later than today, probably around 1 o'clock my time. So let's say a quick prayer for both of y'all that are here. Darla, I know, is sitting there waiting on it to end. She probably fell asleep. Oh, it's Wayno and the last Australian. Darla fell asleep. Well, guys, let's say a quick prayer and wrap up. Creator of creation, it's getting to be some crazy stuff going on down here. Force the truth to come out whether we like it or not. Open the eyes of the people if you have to shake the whole world. Amen. And with that, guys, I'm going to hop off and go make my wife some coffee because I'm sure she may be on her way. Hey, Darla. 50-foot diameter, begin to energize. White, blue, white plasma. See, that's all I saw was the blue-white plasma, and then it got bigger and brighter, and then it was gone. But I was 16 when that happened, and I was right there by a fucking military base. Love you too, Darla. All right, man. I'll be on tomorrow about noonish. And I'll see y'all then. Much love, guys.